Little People, Big World. Amy Roloff and fiancé Marek discuss the possibility of getting married on Roloff Farms. Hello viewers, I am Alana. Welcome back to my channel, USA Daily History for Roloff family latest news update. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. For nearly 2 decades, Little People, Big World, LPBW, has invited millions of viewers into the ups and downs of the Roloff family's lives. One of the most heartwarming chapters has been Amy Roloff's journey of rediscovering love after her divorce from Matt Roloff, with her now husband Marek. But before the couple tied the knot, they faced a unique dilemma. Should they hold their wedding on the iconic Roloff Farms, a place that holds both sweet memories and complicated emotions for Amy? Chapter 1. Amy Roloff's second actomy. Roloff has always been a fan favorite. From raising her children to running pumpkin season at the farm, she's worn many hats over the years. After her split from Matt Roloff in 2016, fans wondered if she'd ever find love again. Enter Marek, the adventurous real estate agent who stole her heart. Their romance blossomed in the spotlight, giving fans hope that new beginnings are always possible, no matter your age or past. Amy's engagement to Chris was a testament to growth and healing. But their plans for the big day quickly became the subject of speculation. Would they choose to celebrate on the sprawling property that Amy had once called home? Or would they start fresh somewhere new? Roloff Farms isn't just a family property, it's an institution. The 100-acre farm in Hillsboro, Oregon has hosted countless family gatherings, community events, and the famous pumpkin patch season that attracts tens of thousands every year. For Amy, the farm was both her pride and a symbol of her past marriage. When Amy and Matt divorced, part of the settlement involved Amy selling her portion of the farm to Matt. It was an emotional transition. Amy had built countless memories on that land, raising 4 children, celebrating birthdays, hosting annual traditions, so the idea of revisiting it as the setting for her wedding to another man was deeply complicated. Chapter 3. Marek's perspective. Marek, ever the supportive partner, has consistently shown his dedication to making Amy feel comfortable and heard. In interviews, he acknowledged the unique situation. On one hand, Roloff Farms was familiar, convenient, and large enough to accommodate the wedding they envisioned. On the other hand, he respected Amy's need for boundaries and a sense of closure from her past. In one heartfelt confessional, Chris admitted, "I want Amy to be happy, whether that means getting married on the farm or somewhere completely new. It has to feel right for both of us." One factor that made the decision even more delicate was the Roloff family dynamic. The farm has long been at the center of family drama, especially around inheritance and ownership. The tension between Matt and Amy had been well documented on LPBW, and some fans worried that hosting the wedding there could reopen old wounds. Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, Amy's 4 children, each had their own opinions. Some believed the farm would be the perfect spot, full of family memories. Others felt it was time for Amy to turn the page completely. Fans were divided too. Social media buzzed with opinions. Some argued that the farm was just a place, what mattered was the people gathered there to celebrate Amy and Chris's love. Others felt Amy deserved a fresh start, away from the shadows of her previous marriage. It would be poetic for Amy to get married on the farm she helped build. She should have her wedding wherever she feels happiest, even if that means letting the farm go. Chapter 6. The pros and cons of Roloff Farms. Amy and Chris weighed their options carefully. Pros: familiar, spacious, and already set up for large gatherings. Deep sentimental value for the family, convenient for relatives who knew the location well. Emotional baggage tied to Amy's history with Matt, potential for awkwardness. Given Matt's continued ownership and his relationship with then-girlfriend Karen Chandler, this day is about us, our new beginning. The farm was a huge part of my life, but I need to make new memories too. After much deliberation, Amy and Chris chose not to wed on Roloff Farms. Instead, they found a beautiful venue that allowed them to celebrate with family and friends without reopening old wounds. It was a turning point, a chance for Amy to step fully into her next chapter, surrounded by love and positivity. Their wedding, held on August 28, 2021, was a gorgeous outdoor affair. Amy looked radiant in her traditional white gown, Chris beamed with pride. And the couple danced the night away under twinkling lights, a scene that felt worlds away from the fields of Roloff farms yet carried the same spirit of family and hope. Looking back, Amy has no regrets about her choice. She still holds the farm dear, it will always be part of her story. But her wedding day was about the future, not the past. Fans applauded her decision to put her happiness first, and even Matt and Karen offered their congratulations. In interviews since, Amy has reflected on how complicated yet freeing it felt to close that chapter. "The farm is where my kids grew up, where I built so many memories. But my marriage to Chris is a new adventure, and it deserves its own special place." Chapter 11, What It Means for the Roloff Family Today. The Roloffs continue to navigate their complex relationships. The farm remains a point of pride and sometimes contention for the family. Zach and Tori have discussed possibly buying a portion. Jeremy and Audrey expressed interest in preserving its legacy for the next generation. Amy, meanwhile, is focused on her new life with Chris, their adventures, and time with the grandkids. She remains involved in pumpkin season and often visits the farm but on her own terms. At its core, Amy and Chris's wedding venue decision highlights an important message. Home is not just a place, it's the people you choose to build a life with. For Amy, stepping away from Roloff Farms didn't mean erasing her history, it meant giving herself permission to grow beyond it. Little People, Big World has always been about family, love, and resilience. Amy and Chris's thoughtful approach to their wedding plans reminded viewers that life's biggest moments are rarely simple, but they are always worth celebrating. Their journey inspires others facing life's big transitions. You can honor the past while embracing the future. And sometimes, the bravest choice is to let go of the familiar so you can step into something beautifully new. Little People, Big World star Amy Roloff shares appreciation post for husband Chris Marek, "Love you." For fans of Little People, Big World, LPBW, few moments feel more genuine than when the stars open up about their real-life relationships off-camera. Amy Roloff recently did just that when she shared an emotional appreciation post for her husband, Chris Marek. The heartfelt message reminded fans why they've grown to adore this couple's journey, from unexpected romance to their fairy tale wedding, and the everyday moments that make their love story so special. Amy's Instagram post wasn't flashy, it was real, raw, and brimming with gratitude. In a series of cozy snapshots of the two enjoying a quiet evening together, Amy wrote, "Just a little appreciation post for my amazing husband. Thank you for being my rock, my partner, and my best friend. Love you always, Chris." Fans instantly flooded the comments with well wishes. Many remarked that Amy's happiness with Chris shines through in every photo. The simple message felt authentic, especially given the ups and downs Amy faced before finding love again. Amy Roloff's journey to finding lasting love with Chris Marek has been well documented on LPBW, but the story behind the Instagram post goes deeper than reality TV snippets. After her decades-long marriage to Matt Roloff ended in divorce, Amy wasn't sure she would ever want to remarry. Navigating the challenges of single life while co-parenting and filming for the show took a toll. Then came Chris, a Portland-based real estate agent whose genuine demeanor and sense of adventure won Amy over. The two met at a singles mixer event, and what started as casual dates turned into a relationship built on trust, laughter, and mutual respect. Amy has spoken candidly about the fears she faced opening her heart again. Having spent most of her adult life with Matt, the idea of being vulnerable with someone new was daunting. Chris, however, made her feel safe. In interviews, Amy has credited Chris with helping her rediscover her confidence. He encouraged her to chase new adventures, from road trips across the Pacific Northwest to spontaneous motorcycle rides, things that pushed her outside her comfort zone. Fans have often commented on how Amy's spark seems brighter when she's with Chris. Since tying the knot in August 2021, Amy and Chris have carved out a life that blends old and new traditions. Their wedding, held at Roloff Farms, was an emotional milestone not just for the couple, but for LPBW fans who watched it unfold on screen. Today, the two split their time between their cozy home and traveling. Amy still keeps busy with her business ventures, from Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen to motivational speaking gigs, and Chris often accompanies her, lending his handyman skills or just being her biggest cheerleader. The appreciation post struck a chord with longtime LPBW viewers. For many, Amy's happiness is proof that second chances at love are possible. Fans left thousands of comments, many reflecting on how seeing Amy thrive has inspired them in their own lives. Some wrote things like, "You deserve all this happiness and more," and "Chris is a gem, you two were meant to find each other." Others reminisced about watching Amy's early seasons, noting how far she's come from the heartbreak of her divorce. Of course, blending a new marriage into a large, close-knit family like the Roloffs isn't without challenges. Amy's relationship with Matt and their 4 children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, has seen its share of ups and downs since the divorce. However, by all accounts, Chris has approached his role as stepdad and father figure with grace. He's built strong bonds with Amy's kids and grandkids, attending family gatherings, birthday parties, and holiday celebrations. Amy has said that seeing Chris get along with her family has made her love him even more. What sets Chris apart, according to Amy, is his unwavering support. Unlike her previous marriage, which at times was complicated by farm business entanglements and TV drama, Amy says Chris brings a sense of calm and normalcy to her life. Fans have noticed it too. Many point out that Chris seems genuinely unbothered by the fame that comes with LPBW. He appears on the show when needed but never seeks the spotlight. Instead, he's content being Amy's partner first and reality star second. So what's next for the couple? Amy has hinted at more adventures ahead. The two love to travel, and they're always looking for ways to enjoy retired life without slowing down too much. Whether it's RV trips, quiet nights in, or time with their grandkids, Amy's post made it clear that it's the simple moments with Chris that mean the most. In follow-up comments on her appreciation post, Amy thanked fans for their continued love and support. She acknowledged that sharing her life on TV isn't always easy, but she hopes her journey helps others believe in new beginnings. Her words resonate deeply. No matter where you are in life, it's never too late to find love, to be grateful for what you have, and to keep your heart open. To truly appreciate the depth of Amy's gratitude for Chris, it's worth revisiting where she started. Amy has often said the years following her split from Matt were some of the hardest of her life. She had to leave the farmhouse she'd called home for decades and figure out how to navigate dating in her 50s. When she first introduced Chris on the show, fans were skeptical, and so was Amy. She wondered if he could handle the unique challenges of her life. But as time passed, it became clear that Chris was ready to be there for the highs and lows. Being on reality TV means every aspect of Amy's romance has been scrutinized. From engagement rumors to wedding day drama, the cameras have captured it all. Yet, what stands out is how steady Chris has remained. He's taken the fame in stride, stayed out of messy family conflicts, and focused on making Amy feel cherished. Their relationship has become a testament to the fact that sometimes, the second act is the sweetest. Many fans still wonder about Amy and Matt's dynamic, especially with Chris in the picture. It's no secret that the Roloff family farm was a point of tension during and after the divorce. But Chris has supported Amy in maintaining boundaries while staying connected for the sake of their family. In fact, some of the most touching moments from recent LPBW seasons have shown Chris and Matt interacting civilly. It's not always easy, but both seem committed to putting Amy's well-being first. Over the years, fans have come to love Chris for his humor and patience. Who can forget the scene when he taught Amy how to ride his motorcycle? Or the time he planned a surprise getaway for her birthday? These moments, though small, add up to a bigger picture. Amy is deeply loved, appreciated, and respected by her husband. And judging by her heartfelt post, she wants the world to know it. Amy Roloff's appreciation post may have been short and sweet, but its impact is long-lasting. In a world where reality TV stars often make headlines for breakups and drama, Amy and Chris are a refreshing reminder that love can grow stronger with time, trust, and a little bit of faith. Fans will undoubtedly continue to cheer them on, hoping to see more glimpses of their adventures both on Little People, Big World, and beyond. As Amy said best, "Thank you for being you, Chris. I love you." Amy Roloff's tribute to Chris Marek isn't just a cute Instagram caption, it's proof that real love stories can bloom even after heartbreak. Her journey reminds us that life's next chapter can be the most beautiful one yet. Amy Roloff documents last-minute prep before marrying Chris Marek. Decor is going up. For longtime fans of Little People, Big World, the big day they've been waiting for is finally here. Amy Roloff is marrying Chris Marek. With just hours to go before they say "I do," Amy has been giving her followers an intimate look at all the last-minute details. From rustic decor going up on the farm to heartfelt moments with family and friends, it's been an emotional journey for Amy, who has shared her ups and downs with the world for over 20 seasons of the TLC reality show. Now, with her wedding to Chris, she's closing one chapter and starting another, and she's bringing her loyal fans along for every step. Marek marks a new beginning after years of major life changes. Many viewers first met Amy as the wife of Matt Roloff, co-owner of the sprawling Roloff farms in Oregon. For nearly 3 decades, Amy and Matt's marriage, along with raising their 4 children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, was a central storyline on LPBW. In 2015, the couple shocked fans when they announced their decision to divorce after 27 years of marriage. Their split was emotional and often awkward to navigate, especially as they continued working together on the farm and the show. Amy eventually moved out of the main farmhouse, finding her own place nearby to build a fresh start. It was during this new chapter that Amy met Chris Marek, a real estate agent with a love for motorcycles and adventure. After 3 years of dating, Chris proposed in September 2019, presenting Amy with a stunning heart-shaped diamond ring. Since then, fans have watched them blend their lives and families while planning their wedding. As the big day approached, Amy didn't shy away from showing the chaos that comes with pulling off a wedding, especially one on Roloff Farms, a place that holds so much history for her. In the days leading up to the ceremony, Amy took to Instagram and Facebook Live to share sneak peeks. "The decor is going up, things are happening. It's really happening, you guys," Amy exclaimed in one video, her excitement clear as she panned the camera across rustic wooden tables, mason jar centerpieces, and strings of fairy lights. Fans could spot familiar views of the big red barn and the iconic pumpkin patch, now transformed with floral arrangements, white drapery, and signs pointing guests toward the ceremony site. Amy's longtime friends and family, including her kids and grandkids, pitched in to help with final touches. One major question fans had was how the Roloff family dynamics would play out. Amy and Chris made it clear early on that they wanted an intimate ceremony surrounded by those they love most. While Amy's children were all invited, some speculated whether Matt Roloff and his girlfriend, Karen Chandler, would attend the event or if they'd skip town to give Amy and Chris their space. As it turned out, Matt did not attend the wedding, but he did share his well wishes, telling reporters he wants nothing but the best for his ex-wife and her new husband. Zach Roloff and his wife, Tori, were spotted helping with the preparations, with Tori sharing sweet snaps of the kids dressed up for their grandma's big day. "The kids are so excited to see Mimi marry Chris," Tori wrote on Instagram, using the name Amy's grandchildren lovingly call her. Choosing Roloff Farms as the wedding venue was not an easy decision for Amy. For years, she struggled with whether she wanted to tie the knot at the very place where her first marriage ended. "I had to do a lot of soul-searching," Amy admitted in an episode of Little People, Big World. "It's a beautiful place with so many memories, but it's also the place where my past life happened. In the end, I realized I could create new memories here, this time with Chris." Fans applauded Amy's decision to reclaim the space on her own terms. The farm's picturesque setting, with its rolling fields and iconic barns, made the perfect backdrop for a late summer wedding. On the morning of the wedding, Amy posted one final update. A candid selfie in her bridal robe, hair halfway done, as she held a cup of coffee. "Can't believe it's here," she captioned the photo. "Feeling all the feelings, love you all for cheering me on." Behind the scenes, friends arranged wildflowers in vintage vases, hung photos of Amy and Chris throughout the venue, and prepared a cozy fire pit area for guests to gather as the sun set. Amy's dress, custom-made with lace details and a flowing train, was said to reflect her personality, timeless, romantic, and a little whimsical. Chris kept things classic with a tailored suit and his signature warm smile.